And what we need to do next is clear off.
Need another poo bag.
Oh,
You
my
are
dog?
not making this easy, Virgil.
What just happened?
Whiskey had a poop. I need a poo bag.
Okay. You want to get it for him?
Okay.
They're in that thing on the bottom.
Would you like to make some sourdough biscuits? So we just finished the bread. Now she's gonna show me. Am I doing it?
Sure.
Am I doing the biscuits?
Sure.
Okay.
These
I
are-
haven't
these
made
are
any
harder.
of these. They're harder.
No.
Okay.
No,
What am I
they're
doing?
Okay, we need about 2 3/4 cup of flour.
Okay.
We'll put that in there.
2 3/4.
A little bit
Is
more.
it? I'm not good with fractions.
A teaspoon of salt.
See, I learn by doing, so you're helping me.
And then we need a half of baking soda. Half a teaspoon. And then the baking powder, we need 1 teaspoon and 1/4. Okay. And we'll just get a spoon and kind of mix that together.
Okay. What is that thing?
A pastry cutter. And that's what you break all the butter up in there. If you don't have one of these, they say you can use a fork, but I think that would be much harder.
Just
Yep,
in,
yep, just put it in and start mashing it up until
Oh.
yeah, that's the hard part. That's why the pastry cutter is much easier than a fork or something. And you just keep on working it and cutting it like that, and it gets softer, you know, as they get smaller, until they're about pea size.
Okay.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
So that's what you want. And if it takes too long, you can, you know, put it in the fridge so they kind of cool again. But I think we're in pretty good shape. So we'll just leave it like that. And then you add the sourdough starter, and you need 1.5 cups.
So just fill this.
Fill that,
For
yep,
1 cup.
1.5.
Yours is more liquidy than mine. Mine's like thicker.
Mine gets thicker, and sometimes when it gets too thick, then I kind of add a little bit more water. And then we do about 1/2 cup of milk, but you do it like a tablespoon at a time. And then you just keep adding little bits, you know, until you kind of get to the end and you put it in, and you eventually have to use your fingers. And you just get it all mixed together. I think most sourdough recipes you have to use your fingers before it's all said and done.
Yeah.
It's a dry kind of dough. I mean, it's not going to be real wet. So that's about right. Okay, then I always just put a little flour down on my counter. So
Okay.
it doesn't stick real bad, not a lot. And then you can just take how much ever you want. I'd say half, maybe.
Half of the whole loaf?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. And just kind of, you know, get it kind of in a ball, kind of.
Okay.
And just pat it till you're at about 1 inch.
Okay. It smells so good already.
And then the biscuit cutter. And you're not supposed, they say you're not supposed to turn it, you're just supposed to go straight down.
Okay.
So go straight down. And then, yep.
Just keep going.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. And we'll put it, I do mine in the cast iron. We have the oven preset for 450.
So you're putting it in the skillet, and then the skillet goes in the oven?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I just smush it all together and do it again.
Great.
The more times you have to put it together, I've never noticed a difference. Supposedly it makes them tougher, but I've never noticed any difference in my batches.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. You don't want it any thinner than that.
Okay. Do they get too tough?
Yeah, I guess that maybe would be because they don't rise a lot. It's kind of where you cut them at, that's kind of where they stay.
Okay.
And you can do them fairly close together too. They don't really stick together or anything. And then I'm gonna go ahead and stick these in the oven.
Okay. Is this extra?
Well, my little oven in the RV isn't big enough to do two cast irons, so I'll stick this in and then we'll just put the rest in there.
Okay.
Or wait till these are done and then we'll stick them in.
Sounds good.
When I do it in the RV, I like to check them halfway through and maybe rotate my pan around. So I just set the timer for 9 minutes. It's supposed to take 18 to 20 minutes total.
Okay.
So we'll just check them in 9 to 10 minutes and maybe turn the pan and see how they're doing.
Great.
So we've been doing a lot of cooking with our sourdough today. So I've used I had about 4 cups to start with, and I've used 2 cups total between this and our dough for our bread that we did earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I've used out about 2 cups of my discard. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more cups of flour and 1 cup of warm water, and that'll bring it back up and let it do its thing, and then I'll have 4 cups again tomorrow. See, it's halfway through.
Ouch. Careful.
I know. The RV racks don't pull out very
Yeah,
well.
that's the smoothest.
But you can see they've started to kind of dry a little bit.
Okay.
And they do raise a little. And I'm going to go ahead and just turn it. And we'll put them in for another 9 minutes and check them. That's it.
Great. So 18 minutes total.
Yeah, 18 to 20.
Sweet. Do you normally eat them plain, or do you use...
If we have them for breakfast, like I said, Virgil makes a sausage gravy, but normally we just put butter on them and eat them with whatever we're eating. They're really good with melted butter, especially when they first come out of the oven. Okay, let's check them. I think they're going to be done. Looks to me like they are.
Great.
I don't have a pad there, but yeah, they're real flaky, and I think they're done.
Good boy. You want some? High five.
Good boy.
There you go. I think he likes it.